25 points during this 10-game winning streak, the largest point differential in any 10-game span in NBA history, regular season or the playoffs. The problem for the Cavs is this is the playoffs, and the last three have all been against them. Here's James Harden.
We're still confident. Like, the confidence is, never going away. Like, we're more than capable. We just need some things to a shift change and make some shots to the series turns around.
And you got to give credit. They're up 3-0, right? Like, they've beaten us 3 times. So I'm not saying that, but no, I don't feel like we're overmatched. I think we just have to find a way. And like I said, I hate to harp on it, but like, we were up 22, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's on us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's on everyone in this locker room. And we know that, we feel that, and we have an opportunity on Monday to get game 4 and then go from there.
I wish more than anything that we could take the camera from upstairs and record the conversations we had as we watched this game. Iman Shumper's with us in studio. I've rarely had more fun watching any game with anyone. It was a blast. Yeah. I want to try to give people the good stuff and narrow it down. The Knicks deserve credit, but you described Cleveland's defensive effort as the worst performance I've ever seen. Why?
The effort. When you talk about the time and situation, we're talking about good basketball. There's guys that realize, okay, we're coming home. We need a push. We need a little bit more. The first thing on the list should not be transition defense. That's something that you and the guys need to huddle up real quick on a free throw line. Nip that in the bud. Transition defense. 1-2 dribbles and then a blow-by straight line drive to the basket. These are all effort things. These are things that we look at as players and say, hey, do y'all know that y'all are facing elimination? You know, your whole season can go in the trash after this. Mm-hmm. And when I'm watching it, I don't see the faces of guys that feel like our backs are against the wall. I feel like it looked a little cool out there.
New York does shoot 56% in part because, to your eyes, you don't see enough pushback from Cleveland. Yeah. But the credit that New York is earning by virtue of stacking win after win on the road, not just wins, but double-digit wins, Iman, in a time of year when those are tough to come by. What are the Knicks showing in terms of a team that's now a win away from the finals and 5 wins away from a parade through the Canyon of Heroes?
Well, in a temperature of basketball that we are now playing positionless basketball, okay, where everybody can do a little bit of everything, the Knicks have now shown and proved, no. You need a point guard. Jalen Brunson is one of those guys that we kept talking about has this tweener game. Mm-hmm. He wants to score, but he's undersized, blah, blah, blah. What I've seen this playoffs is that Jalen Brunson can make adjustments. Jalen Brunson can actually go out here and bat singles. He can make the hockey assist. He understands a game plan that says, hey, you're going to make this guy beat you. Okay, cool. That's my guy, actually. That's my brother right there. Mm-hmm. Josh Hart can beat you. He instills confidence in guys. He keeps his turnovers down. He is showing us a real floor game from a real point guard mindset. And I think when we look at the other side, we start to say, who's playing point guard over there? What is the matchup? If we're going to sit here and act like the matchup at the end of games with Jalen Brunson and James Harden isn't the matchup, and that's not what we're going to focus on, who is his matchup? And when I look at that, I say positionless basketball, this playoffs just hasn't been successful.
And as we watched the Cleveland team tonight, that starts okay. I wrote down like hope is not a plan, right? Like you hope you're going to shoot better when you go home because you go 4 for 25 at the end of the game in the Garden in game 2. Yeah. Slightly better, but not enough better. And Donovan Mitchell is a guy that I feel is a star, but I want to see even more from him in games like this, particularly in this game. And I just don't get that.
Well, I'll give you a little story I had. During the playoffs, well, it might have been a championship. During the championship, LeBron James was out there killing, doing both sides of the floor. T. Lue came in at halftime, raised both his arms up and said, Bron, I know you playing well. I need more. I need more. Bron looked around like, I'm doing everything. But we need more. And when you look at somebody like Donovan Mitchell, you know what he possesses to score the basketball first. But the effort, he is an athlete. I don't care. Honestly, you got the nickname Spider Mitchell. I don't care if you tired. I don't care if you banged up. Yeah. Do it without the mask. Save the bus. Save the girl. Take the punches, the broken ribs. That's why you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
When I look at this team, I look at guys that feel like sometimes somebody needs to put them in position. Somebody needs to show them the way. No. Half the things that are going on with Cleveland is effort.
And I don't ever prematurely bury anybody, but history says they're done because no one's ever escaped out of this.
Well, luckily,
Yep.
I'm a guy that's been on the wrong side of, a record like this.
Right.
Whether anybody includes them in the conversation is irrelevant. If they can, first off, decide, one, we're going to take note to, honestly, just watch a little film. Let's watch some film and decide, hey, James Harden, 6 turnovers, 8 made field goals. You see where the problem is. Yeah. Let's watch some film. Blow-bys, people attacking you in transition, people attacking you in the half court. You have to see these things and say, I'm going to step up and I'm going to have some pride about it. And it's got to be a collective because I didn't see a lot of high fives from the Cavs today. I didn't see them bringing each other together on the free throw line. Mm-hmm. The effort, the I don't want to curse, to give AF, to care. It's nice to care.
This is where I was about to have one of our upstairs conversations and say, I don't think film's going to make any difference at this point. It feels like New York is headed to the finals. We'll have a conversation. Joined now on the program once again by the heartbeat of this New York Knicks squad. It's Jalen Brunson after he and New York puts a stranglehold on this series with an emphatic Saturday night win. Jalen, congratulations. You all have been fantastic on the road throughout the playoffs. But going into this building on a Saturday night against a team that's been great on their floor throughout these playoffs, what was your sense of what you all needed to do right out of the gate to have a chance to end up where you are, which is victorious?
Yeah, we knew that the crowd was going to be into it. They have a great fan base. I think most importantly, just keeping our composure. And, they were going to make runs, they're going to make plays, but we just had to keep playing our style of basketball, keep fighting, just keep sticking together.
Over the course of these last 2 playoff runs, Jalen, you all have not been good. You've been a great road basketball team. I think mindset's a word we use in media that might not even mean anything, but just your approach as a group, what's been so good about it on the road over these last couple of postseasons?
I think we genuinely like playing together. We created a chemistry that's it's been great, and I love playing with these guys, and they mean a lot to me, and it's been a lot of fun.
Is there something to the fact that as great as the Garden is, and we talk about it all the time, maybe me too much sometimes, but is there maybe something that's even more fun about going onto the road into a hostile environment and shutting the place up? Seems like maybe.
Yeah, I mean, playing the Garden is amazing. I mean, there's no place like it. But when you're on the road, with your teammates, and it's just you guys, and you got some fans that travel, but it's a real hostile environment. I mean, it's fun, playing those type of environments for sure.
A little bit. The Philly takeover, the Sixer fans are worried about. I was surprised, man. It's like, as the game's coming to a close, they're chanting MVP and there's blue in the building. You said to Lisa Salters, Knicks fans travel for sure. But, I mean, you get the sense that there's a growing bandwagon for this Knicks squad that's outside of the boroughs in the city?
I mean, maybe, but I mean, we welcome it. I mean, if you're going to cheer for the orange and blue, I mean, more power to you.
Right on. All right, so Cleveland's a proud team. They're a good team. Nothing will come easy Monday. The last one to get is the hardest one. Always is. But you got a chance, if you can end it, to get some rest, and it looks like it might go a while between the Spurs and the Thunder. What kind of urgency do you bring in a game where they have to win, but maybe it means as much to you just because you can rest?
Yeah, I think our mindset is most important. We're not thinking about resting. We're thinking about what can we do to be better. What can we do to finish the possession, finish the quarter, finish the half, finish the game. That has to be our mindset. We can't look ahead at all, especially against these guys. Regardless of what it is now, it's 0-0, and we got to go out there and win.
I get that. Last quick one. It's 5 straight road wins, all by double figures. It's 10 straight wins total in the playoffs. And I appreciate when you look at the film, you can get better. But how close to the ceiling, Jalen, do you feel like your group collectively is right now at the most important time?
I have no idea, and I think that's a good thing. I really have no idea. Most importantly, I don't think we are even looking for that. Now we're just trying to find ways to make sure that